Testing 1, 2, testing, testing. It's not very loud. Testing 1, 2. I'm going to have to go to the back. Oy. Oh, man, my back was so bad. It's actually quite a bit better now than it was. I have no idea. I think it might have because I was wrestling with Jacob last night. He was so happy the last couple of days that I've been home that we've just been playing a lot. Did you guys see our Hanukkah banner? They have these at, it was like somewhere here. They had them here. They have them in one of the stores here. I think it was either, not Bed Bath & Beyond. Target. It was at Target. Yeah. Yeah, I normally don't, but we had to get some medicine. What am I doing? Yeah. I hope Trump repeals that little piece of... Yeah, no, I don't normally either, but... Testing, 1, 2, testing. Can you hear me on the speaker? There it is, okay. Yay. All right. Did you ever get your other scarf? Ow, there's something. I'm stepping. Your other scarf thing?
Yes. Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Did everybody else get one? All right. All right. Here, open this. Everybody gets one. There's 2 in here. You didn't get one?
What?
That's the scarf holder.
I don't need that.
Do you want one?
Don't need one.
But you should have one.
But I don't want one.
But fine. Hi, little man. How are you, Pumpkinhead? You were so good. All right. Oh, I had my kippa. I had it. There's one. Oh, this. Yeah, I brushed my hair and I took it off. Ow. Jakey. Where's Jacob? All right. All right. Are we streaming? We're streaming. So I want to see if we're on here. Huh.
For about a good half hour, it seemed like.
Huh. Rain delay.
Yes, you're on.
You're on. Beit Aveinu. You think what's her name's coming tonight?
Denise.
Denise.
I haven't heard one way or the other.
Yeah. Peggy's probably coming. Okay. Let's see if we got sound. We have sound. Yay. We should wait. Trump won. Yay. I wasn't extremely surprised. I didn't think he would win. I was hoping he would. But I thought it'd be close, but I didn't think he'd win. If I had a gun to my head, I didn't think he would have. Yeah, I would have said no. So I was glad that I was wrong. But he didn't win by that much. He didn't even win the popular vote. Yeah, they're still counting up the popular vote. They're saying it's like by 1 million. It's a bigger stretch than it was between, what's his name, and Bush. That's true, too. That's true, too. What I don't get is they made a big deal over him saying he would not concede if he lost. And yet all these followers of Hillary are not conceding. Yeah, they're acting like, well, you should concede if we win, but we shouldn't concede if you win.
No, I know. Exactly.
What a bunch of bait. Did you see that one post I said, wah, wah? Did you see that one? Well, they cry about everything. My vote didn't work. I cast my vote and it didn't happen. It's like, come on. What is wrong with you people? You know, we didn't act like that when Obama won. We were like, this was us when Obama won, especially the second time. We were like,
Crap. Another 4 years.
we were speechless. Maybe that's why we weren't crying. We couldn't speak. It
I didn't like it. But
was horrible. Yeah, but then you go on with it. You know, it takes a day for it to maybe to wear off.
there and get a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
exactly.
little rocks and
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't you? It was. Oh.
wanted it to be, but it
Wanted it to be.
was. They had, I don't
Peggy's
remember who
late.
posted that somebody got drug out of the car, and they were all black people dragging
Yeah.
this white guy out of the car
Yeah.
because they thought he was for Trump.
Just because he was white.
Yeah.
They did it. There was nothing there to say that he was.
Racist, are you?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Pissing us.
Yeah, I actually felt bad for black people as a whole watching that, because there's black people saying. I even saw some of the comments. They said that they said, "Please, if you're white, do not believe this is all black people because we are completely against." And a lot of there's a lot that weren't against it,
Al Sharpton
but there's
was.
yeah.
He is an asshole. I don't like
But I thought Al Sharpton, one of those guys, not Al Sharpton, the other guy, the guy that used to promote Ali, he voted for Trump. What's that guy's name? Don. You know who I'm talking about. The guy with the big hair, not Al Sharpton, not Al Sharpton. The other guy, he's full on lib. The guy with Don, we had big hair, white on the top, probably all white now. Don something. I was shocked. I thought he would be in the other group, but he's a Trumpster, which was good.
But Al Sharpton's the one that got everybody all
Yeah.
up in the air and said
Yeah.
that crap about from in Ferguson.
Yeah, and he said that if Trump won, he would move. I got a quote from him saying he would move.
I so wish he would.
movie stars and stuff
Right,
like that. They were gonna
right.
I wish they all would.
Our folks in
going to Canada, and I read the comments.
Right.
Don't come here. Canada
right,
doesn't
right.
want you."
That's right. That's right. One of our folks in Virginia, the first thing they said, "Well, you're up there in the north. How's that mass immigration going? And they must be going right past you, going up towards Canada." And I'm like, haven't seen a one of them. Not a one. They should be coming from California through. We should get some of those shots of the Muslims that were like pouring through the streets in Europe, and say, "Here they are. Here's the Democrats. They're on their way to Canada."
What is a Christian Democrat?
Oh, absolutely. That's
What the hell is that?
no. It makes perfect sense to me. That's what Democrats are. They're Christians. They're Christians. You ask any Democrat something to the effect of, "Can you do whatever you want to somebody and then just say sorry and they should be okay?" They'll say, "Yeah, I said I was sorry." That's exactly how Christians think. What's the difference between a Christian and a liberal?
There should be a lot of
There's not. There should be, but Christianity is a religion that falls in line with liberal idealism. Christianity is not it's not what it used to be. Let's put it that way. It's not what it used to be. But but people say, "Well, then what happened?" Well, no, that's where it ended. Even back when we were attending churches years and years and years and years ago, if you would have listened carefully to what was being said, and you were really smart, you'd say, "You know what? This is okay now, but this is leading somewhere." The enemy's been working on this for 2,000 years, right? And that we were at a turning point when we were in churches. We were right on that edge just before the enemy thought he could take it all the way. So we thought it was okay. We're sitting back going, well, what was wrong with it? It's, they talked about Yeshua. They did not Yeshua, but it was Jesus, and everything you see very solid and da-da-da. And yeah, except it was right there on the edge. And if you listen carefully, that was the road it was taking. We prefer to think that something just radically happened to the church and it all went to hell. That's what we prefer to think, but it's not reality. It's been going that way for a long time.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised because there's a lot of questions in my mind that I didn't know when I was there.
Sure, of course.
I was like, that's not right. That's not
Those were those things that the enemy had already had in the bag. Those things that good people like us thought, what's going on? There's something wrong here. Those are things he already had in the bag. Yeah. Don King, that's right. You're right. Peggy, how are you? Oh. All right. So I'll go over that thing real quick about no, it wasn't Judges. It was First Chronicles. So you guys remember on Shabbat, a couple of you, Wilbur was one, were asking about how do we know that Yeshua was born at Sukkot. Okay. Did I keep it? Yeah, here we go. So First Chronicles 27. Let me put it up there. I really need to get rid of some of these. Maybe that'll do it. Okay. Oh, I can't see my tabs up there. There we go. Well, this is the New Idiots version, but that's all right. So this is the list of the Israelites. Then we scroll down for the Levites. In charge of the first,
First Chronicles
what did I say? 27. Starting in verse 1, you can read through that. Each division is consisted of 24,000 men. In charge of the first division for the first month, okay, was Jashobim, son of Zabdiel, 24,000 men in his division. He was the descendant of Perez, the chief of all the army officers the first month. So then he goes down to the second month was this person, this person, and this person. So you go down, and then you'll see I got a chart here if I can get to it. Here's my chart. I can't see up there. I'm going to have to drag it. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I have to bring it to my computer to see it. Hang on. Let me get it here. Don't want that. Oh, it just disappeared. How about that? Okay. So I have a picture of it, so we'll use that. All right. So here's the course list, and I'll make it bigger. Okay. So, like I said, there he is. There's the first name, the second name. And the first month is Nisan. So because there's 24 courses.
Okay.
That means two per month.
Okay.
Because 24 divided by 2 is 12. Right? 12 months. 12 months. So you can see it goes down to 12. Well, it just keeps going here, but here it is. 12 months. See that? 10, 11, 12. Then it starts over again. 10, 11, 12. You see that? Okay, so the first one has 2 because you had 2 per month. So the first course of Nisan was these 2. Then third, and then fourth. See Aviyah? That was the course, and it tells us in the scripture that Zechariah was in the course of Aviyah. So we know that's in the 4th month, which is called, later on became called Tammuz. The real Hebrew name is month 4. That month 4. That's the way we do the days like that too. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, Shabbat. That's how we say the days in Hebrew. We don't say Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's the same with the months. Month 1, 2, 3, 4, same thing. But when we were captives, we were taken away to Babylonia. Well, we didn't really adapt those names, but we were trying to make it known to the readers what month that was. So we'd say it's month 4, Tammuz, da 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 da. Like here, I would say 4th day. What is that? Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. For all you pagans out there, basically is the way, right? That's how they were doing it with the months. Month 4, for all you pagans, that's so and so month. That's how they kind of were doing. But when we read it now, it looks like they're saying that's actually what the name of it is. But that's not the way it was originally. Okay? So, Aviyah, yeah, in English they spell with a B. Now, why would that be? Why would they say A-B-I-Y-A, how do they put it? Then they put a J, J-A-H. Because the bet and the vet are only differentiated by a dot. So a lot of times when it should be a V, they write it with a B. And when it's a Y, a lot of times they make it with a J. So whenever you're seeing transliterations, that's where that's coming from. Okay? So it's Avi, which means Av. What does Av mean? We learned that in class. Father. What is Yah? Yeah. So my God is Father, or Father God. There's different ways you can translate it, but that's the idea. So that means in the 4th month, in the 8th course, is Aviyah, and that's when he was in the temple, and he was told by an angel, a messenger, that his wife was pregnant. Okay, so 1 Chronicles 27 tells us the order of the priests, gives us all those listed. It says that the order of Aviyah is in the 4th month, because it said 1st month, remember? Remember it said 1st month on there, so we know it's from counting from the 1st month of the year. Well, which year? So we have to just figure out, okay, well, is that Rosh Hashanah? No. It was the first, remember we did a teaching, there's 4 different New Years, okay? This is in the new year of what's kind of like what we would also call the ritual new year, okay? What we would call the real new year. Rosh Hashanah is not really the new. We look at Rosh Hashanah the way the West looks at January 1st. We kind of look at it that way. That's our big party day, and all that sort of thing. But the real calendar for the Hebrews, the main calendars, is a different date. It's what we'd call for the ritual. There's another name for it as well. So you count from the 1st month of the Jewish calendar. Okay, that's not Rosh Hashanah, it's the other calendar, but it's the Hebrew calendar. And you count, and this is what it says here. This is what I was going to show you. See, because it says for the 1st month. If it didn't say that, we'd have trouble. But it says that. In charge of the 1st division for the 1st month. That's where it nails it. Right there. So you count. That's when Elizabeth, okay, so 1 Chronicles tells the order of the priests. It says that the order of Aviyah was in the 4th month. That month is Tammuz. That's what month that is, right? Isn't that what we saw in the thing? Yep, Tammuz, see? Okay. 9 months later, she conceived. 9 months later, John the Baptist was born on the month of Nisan. So you count through your months. 9 months later, you get to Nisan, which is what? That's when Passover is. Right? So he was born on Passover. Now we're told in the New Testament that John was 6 months older than Yeshua. So you go from Nisan 6 months forward, and you end up at Sukkot. Right. Go 9 months before Sukkot, Hanukkah. That's when he was conceived. That's when the light of the world came. This is straight out of the Bible, and it's math. You don't even have to go to the Talmud for this. It's right there in the Bible.
So Abiyah was the
No, Zechariah was.
Zachariah.
Zechariah was the father of John the Baptist.
Right, I'm saying Abiyah is
Aviyah is the name of the order. They're named after people. They're named after people.
right, but how is Zachariah in this order of the fourth month?
Oh, how do we know? Because it says that.
Okay, so Abiyah
I could
was
show you.
his ancestor was
No, it's not by ancestor, I don't think. It could be, but that's not what we're looking for. How do I?
okay.
Here we go. It says Aviyah. I'll find it for you. Aviyah. I think it's because he was in the temple at that time. Aviyah. Wait a minute. Zechariah. John the Baptist. Is it Zechariah in the temple? Okay. Luke 1, 5 to 25. Online Bible. What did I say? Luke 1. Luke 1.
But I thought that was what we were trying to figure out was
No.
from Zachariah's time in the temple.
No. We were trying to find out when did we know those courses took place. Okay, so but we'll look this up too. 5. The time of King Herod. Here it is, verse 5. The time of Herod of Judah, there was a priest named Zechariah who belonged to the priestly division of Aviyah.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
So we got that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put that even in the paper just so they don't have to look it up. Let's see, the order of Aviyah. It says Aviyah was in the 4th month. Where do I put it? It's in the 4th month. That month is Tammuz. That's when let's say that's when Zechariah was met by the angel, and the New Testament says Zechariah was of the order of Aviyah. So that's when Elizabeth was pregnant with John. Elizabeth was pregnant. Let's take that out. Say 9 months later. Okay, so we'll put it this way. 1 Chronicles 27, it tells us the order of the priests. It says that the order of Aviyah was in the 4th month. That month is Tammuz. That's when Zechariah was met by the angel, and the New Testament says Zechariah was of the order of Aviyah when that happened. I'm going to put in when that happened. So that's when Elizabeth was pregnant with John. 9 months later, John the Baptist was born in the month of Nisan, which is when Passover is. Now we're told in the New Testament that John was 6 months older than Yeshua. So you go from Nisan 6 months forward, and you end up at Sukkot, which is the month of Tishri. So there it is. It's not that hard. You know, if you're a Bible scholar and this is the stuff you study all the time, you'll see it.
But you still put Jesus at Christmas?
And yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of the church fathers didn't. They said there was no way
I know.
that he was
From the
born.
beginning they didn't.
Yeah, in the very beginning.
They had the Christmas thing was so they could get students to come to church.
That's it. And then they changed it. Yep. Very true.
Okay, so and then so 9
Okay.
months before that was when he was conceived, and it was Hanukkah.
Yeah, we should put that in there. 9 months before 9 months before Yeshua was born was Hanukkah. So Yeshua was conceived at Hanukkah. Hanukkah was a second Sukkot. You see how that ties in, right?
Yeah.
That was the second Sukkot.
Plus, Yeshua was the light of the world.
Yes.
And they
Yeah,
talk
that
about
stuff.
how
Yeah, I
the
got that
light
all
is,
in other articles.
with the oil and stuff.
Right. Exactly.
And the menorah that they had in the temple back then, on top of the hill, that would light up. You would see it for miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miles and miles.
It was.
That's why when he said the light, people knew. They
Yeah.
just knew what he was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yep. No doubt about it. So that's good stuff, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's really cool.
All right. Now we'll do Hebrew. Let's go to Mechon Mamre.
Well, I'm still in shock.
Are ya?
Yes.
I wasn't that shocked. I was happy.
Well, I mean, well, 'cause, yeah, I am. I'm overjoyed.
Yes.
Overjoyed.
Good.
It's like,
Yeah, I was stayed up all night. I watched the whole thing.
I couldn't stay up late, and
No, you couldn't. Yeah,
well,
you
yeah,
had to work.
So, when I went to bed, I watched a few minutes of it, and Trump, had taken, so many states that they were talking about.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so I gotta go to bed.
Right.
And when I got up the next morning, I was like,
Good news.
I've got to find out. And I turned it on Fox News. And
Right.
It was off the news and was like going to a commercial break.
Wow.
And a screen popped up and it said Trump elected or something. I went,
Right. Right.
it was like, oh my gosh. And I started crying.
Oh, good.
I was so
Yeah, it's pivotal. I've never seen a more important election than this one.
oh my word.
It would have. I mean, God had mercy on us. Mercy.
Yes.
If you ever want to know about the mercy of God, look at this election. That's pure mercy.
The Israelis were praying for us.
Yeah, they were. A lot of the world was.
A lot of them.
A lot of the world, like,
The rest of the world.
Yeah,
The
no.
Israelis.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Because the righteous ones there
Yep.
praying.
Yep. Yeah.
And I was like, Hillary, just hang it up.
Yep. And finally, the rest of the world is like, oh, they've got their minds back. That's what a lot of them are saying. A lot of the good people in the other parts of the country, their reports are their sanity has returned to them, because we were in insanity prior to that. The transgender bathrooms. What do you think the rest of the world thought of that? They're like, these guys are nuts. They're nuts.
Unless you were in France.
Wow.
Or Tel Aviv.
Does France even do that? I don't even know if they do that. So, yeah, God had a lot of mercy on us. Because if we would have gotten Hillary,
Oh, well,
it would have got bad.
I mean, I still was hopeful, but it was
Yeah.
it was starting
Right.
to rain, and I'm
Right, right,
just praying, oh Lord,
right. I hear you.
I know it's like whatever happens, you're still in control. That's all I know. That's all I can hold on to right now. Is you're
Yeah.
still on the
Well, he doesn't. He's still on the throne, but it doesn't mean he's in control of everything.
well, I mean,
You know, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
on the throne,
I mean, he was on the throne during the Holocaust.
right?
That didn't help the people in the Holocaust much.
And
You know,
wicked people,
it could happen to us. Same thing could happen if we'd had Hillary. Would have been on our way.
wicked people.
You know, she would have outlawed Christian, or not Christian, but religious meetings that were at least halfway in the truth, and especially those that were fully in the truth. It would have just gotten horrible.
Made it so that you could get an abortion right before the baby's born.
Yeah, yeah. Partial birth abortions.
Because,
Yeah.
right now, if they wait that long and the baby's born and they kill it,
Yeah.
they're charged with murder.
Yeah, even if she's pregnant and they kill a woman, it's still a double homicide.
No,
So how come it's a person when it's a crime like that, but if it's a crime where you kill the baby, it goes unpunished?
because it's choice,
Yeah, it's
which is stupid.
stupid. Very stupid. Okay. All right, who wants to go first?
Starting over again.
Well, review.
I'll go.
Oh, okay.
Review. Okay, Joanne?
Everything, Barbara, and
To home.
5 חומשי תורה, ספר בראשית, פרשת בראשית. בראשית ברא אלוהים את השמיים ואת הארץ, והארץ הייתה תוהו ובוהו, וחושך על פני תהום, ורוח אלוהים מרחפת על פני המים. ויאמר אלוהים, יהי אור, ויהי אור. וירא אלוהים את האור כי טוב, ויבדל אלוהים בין האור ובין החושך. ויקרא אלוהים לאור יום, ולחושך קר הלילה, ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר, יום אחד. ויאמר אלוהים, יהי רקיע בתוך המים, ויהי מבדיל בין מים למים. ויעש אלוהים את הרקיע, ויבדל בין המים אשר מתחת לרקיע, ובין המים אשר מעל לרקיע, ויהי כן. ויקרא אלוהים לרקיע שמיים, ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר, יום שני. ויאמר אלוהים, יקבעו המים מתחת השמיים אל מקום אחד, ותראה היבשה, ויהי כן. ויקרא אלוהים ליבשה ארץ, ולמקווה המים קרא ימים, וירא אלוהים כי טוב. ויאמר אלוהים, תדשה הארץ דשא, עשב מזריע זרע, עץ פרי, עושה פרי למינו, אשר זרעו בו על הארץ, ויהי כן. ותוצא הארץ דשא, עשב מזריע זרע למינהו, ועץ עושה פרי, אשר זרעו בו למינהו, וירא אלוהים כי טוב. ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר, יום שלישי. ויאמר אלוהים, יהי מאורות ברקיע השמיים, להבדיל בין היום ובין הלילה, והיו לאותות ולמועדים ולימים ושנים. והיו למאורות ברקיע השמיים, להאיר על הארץ, ויהי כן. ויעש אלוהים את שני המאורות הגדולים, את המאור הגדול לממשלת היום,